Hi Internet, thanks for joining me today for this edition of Stop and Thank the Puzzle Channel, where we will be looking at a Thursday puzzle from the New York Times, posted on May 8th, 2025. The constructor today is Dan Caprera, the editor is Will Shorts, and my name is John Appleseed. I'm your host here on the channel, and let's get into the puzzle. One Across is a 2022 Jordan Peele horror sci-fi film. Is it Nope? I think that's one of his films. One down, organization with probes. NASA could have space probes. Two down, muddies as water. Don't know. Three down, ascetic breakfast selection. Porridges, maybe? Four down, channel for watching ESPN, or college games. I'm already thinking that. ESPNU, an answer I've seen in the crossword puzzles before. Coin toss call. Heads or tails. 16 across, quickly put together to snap something together. 19 across, clarifying words, as in, M as in Mike, for example. What is muddies as water? Ascetic breakfast, I think I've got something wrong here. 22 across, worn down part, something could be worn down to a nub. Maybe this is plain toast. Might be an ascetic breakfast selection. Have we got a rebus in here? Oils, All right, I'm going to move over here. 5 across, San Blanc Bay, an estuary near San Francisco. Is there San Mateo Bay? I don't remember that. 5 down, turn topsy-turvy. Don't know. 6 down, one doing some deep sea exploration. No. 7 down, muy blank. Muy bien would be my first guess. Very well in Spanish. Muy bueno, maybe? 8 down, resides a long time ago. So probably a word for the word resides, but an ancient, like, liveth or something like that. 9 down, be down in the dumps. Don't know. 14 across, that's supply. 17 across, tres plus tres plus tres. Another Spanish language clue. 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9, or nueve in Spanish. 20 across, Kierkegaard for 1. Philosopher, I think he was Danish. Maybe Dane fits. To upend. Maybe we've got another rebus in here. An aquanaut might be someone doing deep sea exploration. Let's try muy bueno. Muy bueno. Yeah, liveth. He resides, but a long time ago you might say he liveth in a certain place. San Pablo Bay? Are you down in the dumps if you owe money? Supply. All right, more mystery. There may be a theme here that I'm not quite grasping. 10 across, noted silver-tongued Olympic gold medalist. Don't know who that is. 15 across, generals and such. Could be the brass would be my first guess. 18 across, single blank, attorney type of tournament. Is there a single seed, or tourney kind of makes me think tourney is shortened from tournament to tourney in the clue, so there might be another shortening in the answer. Maybe it's single elimination tournament. I can talk. 21 across, cattle steerers. I don't know. 24 across, fail to understand, not get, like me with this puzzle today. 21 down, bike and bike plus, for example. Don't know what those are. 15 down, lacking with of. Bereft of? No. 10 down, Singer Guthrie, that's Arlo Guthrie. which one was the father and which one was the son. I think Arlo had Alice's restaurant. I think he was the junior. Or I may have those mixed up as well. 11 down, crisscross pattern. And 12 down, credos. Credos are mottos or creeds. A silver-tongued Olympic gold medalist. Muhammad Ali? Yeah, he was a poetic in his public statements. Okay, that works. Isms, things you believe, could be isms. Generals and such. Brass, but we're missing an S, maybe? Lattice for crisscross pattern, sure fits. What steers cattle? The herd dogs or something. I don't know. Lacking. I don't. All right. I am not getting what is going on in the puzzle today. All right. Let's move on. 26 across. Section of a curriculum. A class, a part. I don't know. 34 across. Mayo to Mayo, say. Or Mayo to Mayo. Here's another Spanish language cue. May to May is a year in Spanish, or an año. 38 across, one not getting enough sleep in April. Perhaps a CPA, an accountant, would be working overtime in April. 42 across, as a blank, as a rule, as a, don't know. 46 across, halting speakers. No. 26 down, mother of pearl, nacre, is a word for that shiny part of a pearl or a seashell. Section of a curriculum. And how to sign a check in pen. Knit is a section of a curriculum. Unit is a section of a curriculum. So we're missing a U from this word. Okay, I'm going to get some more examples and then try and figure out the theme here. As a result, might be a phrase. 23 down, like a witch's cauldron, bubbling. Cauldron, what's the line from Macbeth? Toil and trouble, cauldron bubble, can't quite think of it. 28 across, Broadway star Hagen, that's Uta Hagen, well-known actress, stage actress. 35 across, writer, honored by Oz Park in Chicago. Frank Baum wrote the Wizard of Oz books, I think. 29 down, draw tight, tauten, might fit. 39 across, mind your own business, or hint to the four sides of this puzzle. Butt out would be mind your own business. So do the clues on the edge, do they butt out into the perimeter region? I don't know. 30 across, musical pitch interval, could be a half tone. 25 down, God, honored by gladiatorial fights. Don't know. 21 down, bike and bike plus. Don't know that. This doesn't look right. 31 down, criticized. 32 down, primate for humans. Is that the order? Phylum, class, order, genus, etc. 33 down, who can get in the way of what I'm feeling in an Alicia Keys hit? Don't know. 37 across is My Neighbor Blank, a Miyazaki film. That's My Neighbor Totoro. Film I watched with my daughter years ago. 41 across, prefix with meter, odometer might go in. 45 across, I'm Just Blank, 2023 Oscar-nominated song. Don't know. 49 across, field. Okay, so maybe this is an area, and we're missing a letter. Can't think what 33 down is going to be. 44 across, prefix with phobia. 36 down, letters on an NYC fare card. A New York City fare card would be the Metropolitan Transit Authority, MTA, I think. Acrophobia is a fear of heights. 40 across, 40 down, obstructed as an opening. Occluded. Trying to put a C there so I can put in acrophobia for 44 across. An occlusion is a blocking. Acrophobia. I don't know this god. Inside politics error. Is that CNN, I think? Oh, it must be Saturn. Never heard that Saturn was a particular god being honored by the gladiator fights. And let's try not C for fail to understand. And we can't put in bereft. Is that one of the things I guessed? Bereft could be lacking, bereft of something. Pelotons is a stationary bicycle. Maybe they have a Peloton bike and a bike plus. Cattle steerers could be prods. Generals. Yeah, so if it is the brass, so maybe there's an S on the end here that we can't see. It's butting out as we got from the revealer here. So brass for 15 across, and then plaid for 11 down. But how do we know which clues have missing letters? So if this is tails, 13 across is tails for the coin toss call with a T invisible outside the puzzle. Oins is not right for muddy water, is it? It's royals. You can slap something together quickly. This is royals for muddying the water. Plain toast and ESPNU look correct. 5 down, turn topsy-turvy, could be up end with an invisible U. Then San Pablo is at St. Paul in Spanish. And a lot of the places in the San Francisco Bay have Spanish language names from the Franciscans. San Francisco is named after St. Francis of Assisi. Supply. And be down in the dumps. To mope. Okay, equip. Wow, that took some thinking. Equip is supply. To mope is to be down in the dumps. We have an invisible M here at the beginning of 9 down. Okay, so I still don't know which answers have invisible letters. Halting speakers. Sentries might speak the words halt, who goes there. 43 down, the god who begat the Titans. I'm going to guess that is Uranus, to go with Saturn. 50 across looks like annual. Yeah, like many flowers and prizes. Okay, difficult theme today. I don't know that. Field, I want to put area in here. I don't know what 33 down is. 52 across, down in the dump, sad. Someone who's moping might be sad. Okay, 54 across, tasty pastry spread. What do you spread on a pastry? Don't know. 62 across, a nice chunk of dough. 1,000 would be a nice chunk of dough, maybe. 65 across, qualifying races. Nope. 68 across, actress goth of 2022's X. Don't know that. Thing on a docket for 54 down, and it might have an extra letter at the end. Nope. 55 down, something a waiter may pull out. A cork. Don't really like thou. 56 down, I to Socrates. The Greek word for I is, I don't know what it is. Or is it one? Mono? Is it mono? Qualifying races. Ooh, boy. 57 across. Main ingredient in the Japanese liqueur, umeshu. Don't know that. 63 across. Garden tool. A spade. 66 across. Thing. This might come in a saucer. An alien might come in a flying saucer. 69 across, supervises. Heads or leads. 63 down, fill fully is to sate with an invisible E, I think. 47 down, lissome is supple. Supervises tends. Author blank Rene Lesage. What's a French name that might fit here? Alain, I think. Maybe this is a plum liqueur for umeshu. And then sharp set would be Mensa, the group for people with high IQs. Okay. 59 across, hats, informally. Lids, maybe 64 across, kind of arch. That resembles the shape of a Hershey's Kiss. Don't know that. OGE is a... I don't know if I haven't seen it recently, but back when Eugene Maleska was editing the puzzle, it used to be a frequent answer in the New York Times. As an architectural arch. Maybe that's what it is. 67 across, side to take into consideration. No, and 70 across, Mustang feature once. Mustang the car or Mustang the horse? 53 down is overhead. It could be above. Criticized. 60 down, interior design. And 61 down, permeate, which might be 5 letters. To permeate is to what? Oh, well, this isn't right. I put in half tone, and that's not, there's no, this would be an N then. The E is invisible. Maybe it is correct. No one can get in the way of what I'm feeling. Might be a good song lyric. I don't know that song. I'm Just Ken. That's from the Barbie movie, which I haven't seen yet, but I have seen that song title as an answer in crossword puzzles. Let's try area for field. If you criticize something, you took a... I'm going to take a stand, take a stance, take a... Pelotons looks right. If we put in above for overhead, hats. This is my hat. This is my bonnet. This is my beret. Let's try OG just to guess. What is the side to take into consideration? If you take a dig at something, you are criticizing it. I don't think the Mustang ever had a T-top. Did it have a V10 engine, maybe? Overhead. Decor with an invisible R could be interior design. Then if we put in lids for hats informally, maybe it had a T-top. A loft could be overhead. Do you take a facet or facts? Permeate. Seep. T-top. Face or facet for a side you take into consideration. I'm not quite sure I'm understanding that clue. Okay, and then this corner is going to be very difficult because I don't know what any of these are. What is a tasty pastry spread? Marmalade. Peanut butter, Nutella. What else? Don't know the Greek word for eye. Are these correct? As a result, centuries, I think that is right. Tauten, supple, bubbling. Annual. Qualifying races are the quals. They are the prelims, the thing on a docket is a case. A case list is a docket. Nice chunk of dough. If a waiter pulls out a cork, is this icing? Icing would be spread on a donut or a pastry. Let's put in the prees. Nice chunk of dough. All right, I think I'm about to admit defeat. A thing on a docket. If it's not case, could have an extra letter. I don't know this actress name. I don't know the Greek word for eye. That is something I could look up fairly easily. So I'm going to go ahead and reveal this word rather than looking it up. So I am using a cheat here. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, it's not, it's the letter I. The Greek letter iota is represented there. Okay. Well, I do like icing for tasty pastry spread. I like thou for a nice chunk of dough. Are these heats? Maybe. What does a waiter pull out? A chair in order for you to sit. So we have an invisible R here. This could be Mia, or an item would be a thing on a docket. Okay, I think M finishes the puzzle. Okay, and let's see what is going on here with the invisible letters. So it's not every answer around the edge, just some of them. And the first letter of the answer is being pushed out into the edge outside the puzzle by the other letter in the square. So it is icing. It is the Greek letter. That letter is not the singular first person pronoun. It is a letter, a Greek letter. He would say, oh, that's a letter iota in the Greek alphabet. Okay, serves me right for not getting that. Mia, goth, just don't know. Heats are qualifying races. Okay, thou is what I had in here first. Item just didn't come to me. And chair. Yeah, that was difficult for me to get. So not a successful solve today, but I've learned some things, I guess. I didn't know San Pablo is a place in the San Francisco Bay Area. Occluded, an unusual word. Alain was just a guess as a French name that might fit in there, and I learned that umeshu is a plum liqueur from Japan. All right. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.